What just happened between Jungkook and Taehyung has every army talking. During a live broadcast, Jungkook suddenly said something that completely stunned Taehyung, and the look on Tae's face said it all. Fans are calling it the most unexpected moment between the two in months, and some even believe it could change their friendship forever. Stay right here, because in the next few minutes, we're breaking down exactly what Jungkook said, why Taehyung reacted that way, and what this could mean for both of them moving forward. It all started during Jungkook's live stream last night. Everything seemed normal. He was joking around, answering fan questions, and playing music in the background. But then, out of nowhere, Taehyung's name came up. Jungkook paused for a second, looked straight into the camera, and said something no one expected. The chat exploded instantly. Thousands of fans couldn't believe what they'd just heard. Some thought it was a confession. Others believed it was a hidden message meant just for Taehyung, and that's where things started to get really interesting. So, what exactly did Jungkook say that sent the fandom into chaos? While reading fan comments, one viewer asked about Taehyung and Jungkook smiled. He leaned a little closer to the camera and said, "You'll see soon." Taehyung knows. That single line, just 6 words, changed everything. The way he said it wasn't casual, it felt personal. Almost like an inside message only Taehyung would understand. Within minutes, social media blew up. The hashtag Jungkook to Taehyung started trending worldwide. Fans began dissecting every second of that clip, the tone, his expression, even the timing of his pause, and just when things started to calm down, Taehyung decided to respond. A few hours after Jungkook's live ended, Taehyung went live too. At first, he didn't mention Jungkook at all. He was calm, playful, talking about his day like usual. But then, out of nowhere, a fan comment popped up. "Did you see what Jungkook said about you?" Taehyung froze for a split second. He smiled, that small, knowing kind of smile, and said quietly, "Yeah, I saw it." The chat went wild. Some fans swore he blushed, others said he looked emotional. And just when everyone thought he'd explain what Jungkook meant, Taehyung simply added, "You'll understand soon." That's when the fandom realized there was something more behind those words. Something only the two of them knew. After both lives ended, the internet exploded with theories. Some fans believed Jungkook and Taehyung were teasing an upcoming project, maybe a song, a photo shoot, or even a secret performance together. Others thought it wasn't about work at all. The way they looked, the words they chose, it felt too personal. Fans started connecting old clips, interviews, and moments where the two shared similar hints. One viral post even showed how Jungkook had used the same phrase, "You'll see soon," months ago, right before a major BTS announcement. Could this be another moment like that? Or something deeper? No one knew for sure. But one thing was clear, whatever Jungkook and Taehyung were hinting at, it wasn't random. It felt planned and meaningful. And then came the twist, something that made fans absolutely certain that this moment had changed everything. Just when fans thought they'd seen it all, Jungkook posted something on his Instagram story. It was short, just a black screen with one sentence. "Some things don't need to be explained." Within minutes, Taehyung reposted it, but added a single emoji, a white heart. The fandom went into meltdown. For some, it confirmed everything, that the connection between the two wasn't just friendship, but a bond that goes far deeper. For others, it was their way of saying, "We're fine. Don't overthink it." Either way, it was clear this small, quiet interaction had changed how everyone saw them. It wasn't just a viral clip anymore. It was a moment of real emotion, honesty, and trust between two people who've grown up in the spotlight together. And in that silence, Jungkook and Taehyung reminded everyone sometimes, the most powerful words are the ones left unsaid. When moments like this happen, it's easy for social media to turn them into drama, to twist every word, every look, every pause. But if you look deeper, you'll see something more powerful. Jungkook and Taehyung weren't just giving fans a mystery to solve, they were showing something real. Friendship, loyalty, and trust built over years. And no matter how famous they become, they still find quiet ways to speak to each other, and to us. Through small gestures and unspoken words. Maybe that's the real message behind all of this. Connection doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it's found in a single look, a shared smile, or a few simple words, "You'll see soon," and for the fans who've been with them since day one, that means everything. When moments like this happen, it's easy for social media to turn them into drama, to twist every word, every look, every pause. But if you look deeper, you'll see something more powerful. Jungkook and Taehyung weren't just giving fans a mystery to solve, they were showing something real. Friendship, loyalty, and trust built over years. And no matter how famous they become, they still find quiet ways to speak to each other and to us. Through small gestures and unspoken words. Maybe that's the real message behind all of this. Connection doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it's found in a single look, a shared smile, or a few simple words, "You'll see soon," and for the fans who've been with them since day one, that means everything. Within hours, every corner of the internet was buzzing. News outlets picked up the story. Fan accounts translated every second of their lives into dozens of languages. On X, hashtag Taehyung moment trended for over 12 hours straight. Clips from Jungkook's live gained millions of views overnight, while Taehyung's subtle reaction was turned into edits, fan art, and even short films by fans around the world. But amidst the chaos, something beautiful happened. The fandom united. Instead of arguing over what it meant, people began celebrating the bond that's carried through years of laughter, music, and shared memories. Fans posted messages like, "No matter what it means, we're just happy to see them smile again," and that's when you realize this wasn't just another viral K-pop moment. It became a reminder of why millions fell in love with BTS in the first place: the authenticity, the friendship, and the feeling that no matter how far apart they are, they'll always understand each other without saying a word. Days after the moment took over the internet, a few behind-the-scenes stories began to surface. According to one insider close to the production team, Jungkook and Taehyung had actually been working on something special weeks before those live broadcasts. Something that involved both of them, but had been kept completely under wraps. Another source mentioned that the two had spent extra hours in the studio recently, recording something together, though no one knew what for. Suddenly, fans started connecting the dots. The timing, the tone, the mysterious words, "You'll see soon." It wasn't random. It was all leading up to something, and the best part? Even with the growing speculation, neither Jungkook nor Taehyung confirmed or denied anything. They just kept smiling, letting the mystery speak for itself. Whatever they were preparing, it wasn't just another performance. It felt like a message, a story told their way, in their time. 2 weeks after those mysterious lives, the official BTS channel dropped a surprise teaser, no warning, no countdown, no explanation. Just a single video titled, "You'll See Soon." The opening frame? Jungkook and Taehyung, sitting side by side in a dimly lit studio, laughing like they used to in the early days. A soft melody played in the background, something nostalgic, something familiar. The teaser lasted only 30 seconds, but it was enough. The world went silent for that moment. Fans realized this was what it was all about, the secret project they'd been hinting at all along. The video ended with just one line on the screen: "For the ones who've been with us from the start." In that instant, every theory, every rumor, every emotional live stream suddenly made sense. It wasn't about mystery, it was about gratitude. About two brothers saying thank you in their own quiet, poetic way.